And now the DH,
Leading
Luis
off tonight
Arias.
for San Diego, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Sliced hard but foul. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Next pitch is downstairs. One out, bases empty. Tap foul at the plate. Just off the inside corner. And the count's full. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And Tatis able to stay alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Man at first, one away. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Merrill tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Manny Machado up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. This one in the air right field, and that is Springer. And that is that. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss. Diaz on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 ball, no strike.
1 down, base is empty. There's the strike. And 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
That is
Showed a
cool.
willingness to
That's
drive
your
that
stuff.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Rogers Center. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. In for a strike. 0-1. O'Neill in his 7th season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Just misses with that one. Goes down looking. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Left field. Barger sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Andres Gimenez. In there at the knees. Strike one. Breaking ball misses down and away. O'Neill makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's George Springer. First pitch is in the dirt. Handled by Machado. That takes care of Springer. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Here's Elias Diaz. Gausman back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll reach second with one away. Luis Arraez stands in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and that is as we go to the last of the third. And here is Alejandro Kirk. This to center field. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Dalton Varsho.
Just missed.
That's a ball. One ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one catches the corner.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
3-2.
Throw to second. Out. 2 out, space is empty. O'Neill on his horse. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now in Toronto. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing, called strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And Manny gets a piece. 4th inning underway, no score. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. That's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Merrill on 3rd. Machado stands at 2nd. No outs. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Jake Cronenworth the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from 3rd. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him looking. That ends. Back here at Rogers Center, and here is Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and That's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Takes it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Out number 2. Here's Andres Gimenez. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
A changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Blue Jays down a run. In the dirt. Kicks and deals. That one not close. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
To second, and he's out. And he has thrown 4. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's Elias Diaz.
Number 17, Elias Diaz.
Slapped foul. Diaz goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infield.
Bichette to second, pulls him off the bag. So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Now
pitching change here, Brendan Little.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A strikeout and a walk. And there's a base hit to left.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Merrill stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now, 1 for 2. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, George Springer. Cronenworth. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And he chases a high fastball there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That one fouled off. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out.
Got him.
Ernie Clement digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1. Kirk off of first with 2 away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Inside. 1-2 to count. And that's outside.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
The Jays trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Now he breaks his bat.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. And we're back. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Little back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Jake Cronenworth. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Hitting for the Padres. Number
Base
10,
is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the
Gurriel.
6th. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap.
No.
About the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now here is
Number
Vladimir
56.
Guerrero Jr.
Jeremiah Estrada.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 1 strike. Strike!
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Brings it in. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed.
Now
new pitcher now, Jimmy Garcia.
Number 93.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Bogaerts swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside low. Now 2-2. And a good eye there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Nobody out. Runner at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Luis Arias. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1 strike.
The 2-1. late with the swing there.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Stuart Baroa. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
Some high cheese for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner takes off, and it remains 2-2. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto. DH, Anthony Santander.
Number 58 on the Toronto.
Tatis sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. A little bit low. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a curve is down and in.
3-2.
Hit in the air, left field. 2 away now. Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. And strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Machado at second with 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer there makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Peralta, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features that one ripped left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A laser to left. It's 5-2. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gurriel takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, safe at second.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
1 strike.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tatis under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Stuart Burroa. Batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and the inning is. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Jeff Hoffman comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Jose Iglesias. Swing at a high fly ball right field. And George makes the grab. Last chance for the Padres. Elias Diaz. The next up for the Padres. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.